the key was like, I know we're not going to have to chase revenue, but we're going to have to fix a time, right? And so then what happened very shortly in, it's like, ooh, actually, we have to like work very hard to like chase margin, if you will. And so finding those like incremental ways to get a little bit more profitable and to continue to keep the revenue growing, which means that I have to spend a lot more time like talking and dealing with the customers and understanding their pain points and understanding like the reasons why they may be trying to find new carriers, the reason why they may be trying to switch from a different carrier. And so trying to uncover a lot of that. A lot of what I do is just listening, right? And then trying to tailor solutions to people after I've had a chance to talk with them and understand like why they're unhappy about whatever it is that they're unhappy about.
Yeah.
And from a leadership perspective, people are hard, right? So you have a team like, that like, sometimes people and managing people is difficult, especially when you're dealing with, like the driver workforce is fundamentally different than like the back office workforce and sometimes in the dispatcher workforce. And sometimes those things are clashing. Sometimes drivers are upset because of the way that they're being communicated to, maybe by dispatchers and vice versa, right? And so really the key is trying to make people understand that like we're all on the same team, right? And it's like, yes, Bob, sometimes John may come off a little bit harsh, but it's because he has a job to do and he's trying to ensure that you could do your job at a high level. And sometimes there's not a lot of time for the pleasantries that maybe you may want, but he's trying to do kind of what's in your best interest, right? And ensuring that people kind of have that understanding that like, hey, yeah, we are all on the same team. We are all moving in the same direction. And sometimes the blunt communication or sometimes, so sometimes that's needed. And then sometimes the lack of blunt communication, sometimes being too nice and being on the phone for 37 minutes on a call that like, where did we just get from that, is not as helpful. So like trying to orient people around understanding like what's good time spent versus what's bad time spent. And then all the little things in between there.